Okay, so I know it's been a long time since you've seen something or heard from me in a while. It's because I'm finally home alone again, so that means I get to record a video. That's what I do. I have to wait till I'm home alone to record a video because if you go back to my previous videos, you'll know I can't really talk about, I can't really talk like that when I got family members present. But we're home alone. We're going to record a video. And in today's episode, today's video, we're going to be playing Baldi's Basics Classic Remastered. Um, I just got my noodles with me, and I don't really have anything else to say for the intro. Just gonna get right into it. We're gonna go classic style. Now we've all played Baldi's Basic before, so I don't really think I need to go over anything. Let's just go right into it.
Oh, hi. Welcome.
Now, as people know me, in 2004, I actually won Best Mathematician in
Problem
the
one.
world.
Good one.
It was me, Albert Einstein, Stephen King, and or no, Stephen Hawkins. But we couldn't find Stephen Hawkins, unfortunately. I don't know where he went. But it was 2004, and with all this stuff coming out, and I think it's safe to say where he was and why he didn't win the competition. Baldi reminds me of this one teacher I had. Um, he was my art teacher, and earlier like this month, I think it was like the last week of school. I was walking down the hall, and these like little tiny freshmen, these like 5'4", like white freshmen walking in front of me, like little ass kids, and my art teacher, who literally saw World War II happen while he was teaching. Like he's really old,
Give me something
and
great.
so
I'll take that.
oh thank fucking God I didn't take my scissors. I would have been so mad if he took my scissors. But back to what I was saying. This teacher, so we were walking across his classroom. And these four freshmen that were talking, and then my teacher came up. He looked. He took one look at the hallway. He saw these freshmen, and he was across the hallway. Like the distance between his door and the other wall was like massive. It was like at least a room's width, I believe. Like the distance between these doors was massive. That's besides the point. So he runs across the hallway and he cuts me off just so we can talk to these freshmen. He gets in the conversation with these freshmen like he knows them or something. My 96-year-old teacher ran across a like 10 foot wide hallway to go talk to some freshmen, bro. He was hyped to get at those freshmen. 96-year-old teacher doing that. What the fuck is your business and what I want to stick on my ass, dude? What is it your business that I'm buying sex toys? Because the other day I was at Spencer's and I was buying a dildo. Or like something you bounce on. And the worker gave me a weird ass look. It's like, all right, have fun. That's what she said in like the most sarcastic tone ever. And like, little does she know, I'm actually using that same toy to make a makeshift pipe. I'm going to cut a hole in the tip, and I'm going to cut a hole in the top of the and then I'm going to put weed in the top hole, and then I'm going to light it up, and then through the tip I'm going to smoke the weed. That is what I'm going to do to dildo. Stop giving me weird looks when I'm buying dildos at Spencer's. I am not using it for what you think I'm using it for, dude. And even if I was, it's not your damn business. Leave me alone. Get away from me. I don't need you to be in my business. There needs to be a new ism in the world, and it's going to be in the furry community. We should create a new ism called protogenism. Because the other day I posted a clip on TikTok, and all the comments were like, "Oh, it's always the protogen, always the protogen," and it's like, what are you trying to say? Are you racist against me because I'm a protogen? You. Sorry, I just got done with something heinous, and if you watch my Minecraft video, you'll know what I'm talking about. And if you don't get it, I'm not gonna tell you. Then it'll just sound weird. It'll sound like a creep. But real fans know. No. Real fans know I was just burping just now. Oh man, shout out my man, I don't even want to say it. I don't want those kind of people watching me. Oh, okay, we made it. We made it 6. 6, 7. What is this? What the fuck is this guy? Dude, that's my nutsack after it came to life. Dude, that's my future children talking to me. That was actually just the spirit of all my cum. Of my man juice. I need to stop fucking saying shit like that. I gotta stop. If I want to get monetized, I gotta stop saying stuff like that. But that's my man juice sock come to life and coming for revenge. Coming for revenge. Yeah, the other day I went to a baseball game and I came up with my hardened nut sock, and I actually wear thigh high, so it had the correct length of a baseball bat and had the density and thickness and strength and power of a baseball bat. So by technicality, they had to let me use it, and so I was hitting home runs with a hardened nut sock. And all those hours playing MLB The Show really paid off because I actually did really good with the hardenness. Alright, let's just restart.
Welcome.
Well, I mean, furries are known for being kinky, right? So, like, what if you are just forced into a kinky scenario that just so happens to be the kink you hate or just aren't into? So that's going to be your punishment if you hate or contribute to progenism. Because, like, let's say you tweet out, I fucking hate protogens. I believe that furries from the online world, like MS Paint furries, should come to life, and they're gonna put you in a, man, I do not know any fucking like obscure fetishes. They're gonna put you in something you're not into, and you're gonna. Where the fuck am I going with this? I'm trying to make a joke here, but I just don't know the joke. What am I talking about? I know the broad idea of the joke, but I don't really know. I believe a lot of my problems will go away if I got my shit slunk, crazy style. Like, okay, so I'm insecure of a lot of things. I don't really know how to do a lot of things. I'm kind of stupid, low key. But I feel like if I got my shit slunk, crazy style, you know, all that would just kind of disappear. Holy fuck! Where? Whoo! Holy shit! Where did he come from?
That's me.
Jesus Christ! That was fucking horrifying. Oh my god. So let's say you're a popular, like, furry fetish artist or whatever. You know, you like draw a bunch of porn. And so, like, you get a commission from like an adult, like a 27-year-old. He comes into your DMs. He only commissions you like one thing, maybe 2 on a good day, because he's got to pay, like, he's got to compensate for rent. He's got to compensate for like his W2 or whatever. But like a teenager, hold on. A teenager, they honestly don't have much like else to spend their money on. So maybe low key, if we started commissioning teenagers, fetish art, then maybe we could low key make bank off of them because they don't have anything to say. And I'm not saying this for personal gain. I'm not saying this just because I want to start commissioning myself. I'm looking out for you guys. Trust me. You guys can make so much money off of it. Cause man, there's not a lot in my mind. But you know, you get what I'm trying to say here, right? Commission teenagers so they keep going back because they don't have anything else to spend their money on. like, you know, they're gonna be hyped. They're gonna be like excited. They're getting their first little bit of money. They're gonna be making their finally got a job and all that crazy stuff. So they're gonna be pretty hyped and want to buy some stuff. So, so you commission that 27-year-old, right? He messaged you once, maybe twice. the teenager, the teenager will keep coming back because he has nothing better to spend his money on. And it's not because I would do that. You know, it's totally not something I would do. I would never do that. I'm not even interested in that kind of content, you know? It's not like I have a whole account set up so I can make fetish art in the future. it's totally not. I'm looking out for you guys. It's not for my personal gain or nothing. I promise you. I'm not in the market for that. I promise. So, yeah, so if anybody has any furry fetish artists that are willing to accept commissions from teenagers, let me know so I can actually avoid them, you know? Asking for a friend too, by the way. Let's say hypothetically you went to FurryCon 2027 and you were there and you're starting to notice an odd amount of mersuiters are at the FurryCon 2027 and you're like, what the hell is going on? Like, why are there so many penises on fursuits? And so you look at the ticket, you look at your online receipt, you check the website, you check everything, and you discover that it is actually a kinky con. So people are just dressed in fursuits based on, you know, their kink, and now you've just walked into a big orgy, basically. So, but then out of the blue, somebody walks in with a dung beetle fursona fursuit, and like low key, they take a crap, and then they take a crap, they roll it up into a giant sphere, like dung beetles do. And then just kind of roll it all over the place, and they crush people. But low key, it was also a scat party in disguise. So low key, everybody fucks with it and let it happen. And so you go into the concert, and Russell Buck is performing, and everybody just gets destroyed by the scat sphere. And you know, low key, you're not into that, so you just leave. What do you think? What would you guys do? Man, that would be remembered as the great Scatstival of 2027. The great Scats Mitzvah. Wait, no, Bar Mitzvah, Bar Scatsva. Yeah, Bar Scatsva. That's what it'd be known as. Oh my god, let me know if that's a W. Do schools just come pre-packaged with black autistic kids? Because like, I've been to multiple schools in my life, and every single one I've been through always had a black autistic kid. Now, is it that black is no? What the fuck? Is it cause schools just come pre-packaged with that, or are there just a lot of them? Let me do the math. Because almost every school I've been to, my elementary school, my middle school, my high school now, they've all had a black autistic kid there. Now, it boils down to this. Is it that there's a lot of them? Or do schools, like, have a set curriculum that orders them to, like, put a black autistic kid in there? Like, so... Like, is it just, like, there? No, not it. Whoa! Okay. Not it. I'm not calling it an it. Like, is he just sitting there? Like, so, like, you're a construction worker, right? You're almost done building the school, got the framework ready, got all the wood. Now you just gotta put the walls up. You go into the woodworkings and all that crap, and there's just a black autistic kid there. You ask your fellow coworkers, yo, what the fuck is this? Who is this? And they tell you, oh, this is the curriculum. He has to be here. Is that how it goes? Or do they just like, or is there just so much of them that a lot of them are enrolling that just so happen to populate every single school? That's what I'm trying to figure. That's what we need to put our minds into. Do black autistic kids just spawn? Or is there just already a lot of them beforehand? That's really what we gotta, like, figure out. We gotta stop learning about space and shit. We gotta figure out where the fuck these black autistic kids are coming from. If you believe in hypergamy, or what's it called? Hypergamy. If you believe in hypergamy, I feel like you're just like men. Because, like, if you're having such a big problem with children, you have to come up with these statistics. The children? What the fuck? Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I genuinely... I did not think before that came out. But... Okay. Oh, oh my god. Okay, let's restart that. Let's restart that. Okay, if you if you oh man, if you believe hypergamy is real, I feel like you probably just want men, or would definitely just be better off with dating men. Because, like, look, you come up with these statistics, and it's like, oh, the women only go for the good-looking ones, but according to the statistic I just put up on screen, maybe, the odds are kind of a bit more in your favor. In my personal opinion, I'm just saying. But, maybe if you're just not doing good with girls, maybe men are, what you want to try out a little bit, get a little bit of caca in your life. Anyways, that's the press conference. I'm pretty sure this is the end of the video too. It's not really my best video, but it's good to get a video out. Yes, yeah, it's good to get a video out. I haven't posted in a while, so I better just do this. Not really good is because I don't really have much on my mind as I once did before in the past. Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, besides that, thanks for watching this terrible video. And I don't really have anything else to say. Nothing's really been crossing my mind as of lately. And yeah, that's really all I gotta say today. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. If you're from TikTok, yeah, like and subscribe. Then follow the TikTok. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. I've been hitting a little bit more of that man toy bong. Or well, pipe really. We're about to kill this chicken here. Okay, we're gonna kill this chicken and then we're gonna end the video.